So I'm here in beautiful Paris at the P30 and P30 Pro launch by Huawei, and some interesting stuff, especially with the camera. When it comes to the hardware, it's exactly what we expected from Huawei. It's still nice, but that quad camera system on the P30 Pro is something I definitely want to test out. But I'm gonna run into your favorite YouTubers today, and why not ask them what they actually think about this phone and if this is gonna be a success or not. So let's go find some, let's do this. We got Mr. Who's the Boss here, and Tom as well. Hey, congrats on that 500,000.
Thanks,
That's
Danny.
amazing. That's cool stuff.
If only there was a trophy for 500K, but well.
So what do you guys think? P30 and P30 Pro.
I'm not that excited by the P30. What about you?
P30, I agree. It's all about the Pro, the four lenses, the bigger battery.
He's got the color I like. He won't swap it with me.
What's that, the Aurora
This is the
color?
Aurora.
Yeah,
What
it's the
have you got?
Aurora. I've got the Breathing Crystal, which is an awful name for a color, to be honest.
Yeah, it's not the best, but you don't like that red color, or that, what was it called
I don't
again?
know, it's like, it's nice, and I like that it's different, but it's not quite red. It just needs to be a little bit more red for it to work for me.
So
Yeah.
what do you think are the best features here? What do you think?
I think the camera at night is basically the big selling point. Like the Kirin 980 chip is fine, it's fast enough, it's really fast, but it's not going to win in GPU performance against the Samsung. It's all about kind of what it does in low light in terms of video and photo. So we kind of literally, why I've got this rig right now is to test this, like
Look at
tonight.
that thing. I love it, man.
So yeah, I guess I'll tell you properly in 2 days' time.
Right. So what about you, Tom? What do you think is the best
My
thing?
favorite feature is this photo of Danny.
That is. Well, I can't see it now.
Oh no. Obviously for me, I think the zoom, up to 10 times lossless, hybrid, but we just took some photos of the Eiffel Tower. It goes 2 times on the S10 Plus. We can get an awesome 10 times on the P30 Pro. So like, for me, the zoom lens.
Yeah, the zoom was pretty crazy. We were just standing on the rooftop over here, and you see the Eiffel Tower over there. You can see that like completely clearly.
Wow.
It came out really well.
Yeah, so the
that's
zoom, the low light, the camera really, and the big battery, 4200 milliamps.
Yeah.
Right.
It's cool.
So what do you think? Is this going to be a hit, or is it going to be a flop?
I don't think it's gonna kill the S10, if that's what people are thinking. It's a little bit more iterative than last year. The P20 Pro is really exciting. This is kind of like interesting, but not, you know.
All right, running up on my Canadians here. Matt Moniz.
What's up?
What's going on, brother? All right, so I'm not going to ask you any generic questions here. I'm going to ask you, do you think this phone is actually going to be a hit, or do you think this is too similar to the P20 Pro?
I think it's going to be a hit because the low light performance they were showing on the screen or the stage is something we've never seen before. Now, obviously, I got to test this out for myself, but if it's anything like we saw,
Bro,
it's going to be a hit.
It looked a little unreal.
It did. It did. That's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm worried about. So we got to do the test.
It looked a little fabricated,
Just
right?
a little.
Yeah,
just a little bit.
Just a little bit. But if it's anything close to what they showed, that's a big deal because I think Huawei has the glass. The issue's always been the software, whereas Google has the software but doesn't have the glass. So we can have that kind of thing moving together, then we could see some pretty big advancements this year.
Okay, so what besides is the camera really the standout feature here?
Well, I mean, P series means photography, so that's the standout feature about this phone. Everything else is from the Mate 20 Pro, so a lot of familiarity there. Battery life is probably going to be good. Screen, I was kind of a little disappointed. They didn't go QHD this year.
Right, that's
Which
one
is kind
thing,
of shocking,
man.
you know?
It's full HD plus on both, man.
Which is a little bit different. I thought they'd at least go QHD by now, but we'll see how it looks.
What about pricing? What about pricing?
Pricing's a lot. €1,000 for just the low model. Yeah, I think the biggest model is what, 13.
I mean, do I,
Oh, covered.
No, you need a bigger lens.
I know. Why is he covering up the biceps right now? What's
Just
going
trying to
on?
hide it, man.
Didn't work out for me.
I can't give the people what they want. I'm sorry.
Okay, man. So what do you think? What do you think about these two phones?
I think they're pretty dope. I'm curious about that low light, like Matt said, looks iffy.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure.
I think I saw a rabbit on that moon. I really do. I think I saw one.
But I think the zoom is pretty cool. Like the 50 times, that's nuts. Like you
But
could
is that
be,
like creeper status?
you could be
though?
like,
you
I was just gonna say you can be like paparazzi. Like, am I
Like-
zooming in there?
like
you could see like
see
nose hairs
everything?
with that. You know, you've never seen that kind of stuff, and I guess world's
no, it
first,
is true
so.
though. It is 50 times zoom is crazy. Is that what Oppo did?
Oppo did 10 times zoom optical, like flawless.
Like actual
this is,
optical.
Yeah, this is 5 times, then you go hybrid at 10, so it uses the other lens together, and then you have your digital at 50.
Right. See, Matt Moan is not
You
finished.
just read off the spec sheet.
Don't do
That's what I
that.
do. I'm sure.
Don't do that. Okay. Justin.
What am I supposed
I gotta
to
get
say?
it. Justin.
They've already said everything.
Woke his
everything
ass
that,
up. Justin. All right, man. Justin's got phones too in his bag there.
Yeah,
So what do you think,
phones.
man? What do you think?
I mean, I think they've made enough changes to the camera to make it an effective phone for this year. I think a lot of times the best way to excite the consumer is with the camera. I mean, a lot of the things in the phones nowadays and things that are going to come out this year are going to be the same as each one. But yeah, the camera was something I'm excited about, and I'm going to go ahead and test this out once they drive us back to the hotel.
Okay, so let me ask you this. When are we going to see a smartphone and maybe a sneaker collaboration? When are we going to see that? And would you like to see that?
I would like to see that. I've been talking to Oppo, trying to get them to do it, because they seem pretty excited about that idea, but...
Okay,
you know,
what brand would you like? I mean, not Supreme. I'm sorry. I don't want to see Supreme.
Off-White works with a tech company. I think Off-White has been doing some really good collabs. I mean, Virgil's really optimistic with that stuff, so I feel like the first company in the fashion kind of shoe field that's going to move into a smartphone or a tech collab
Ooh, can we see that,
Off-White.
though? That'd be dope. Like an Off-White. Who would actually do
Or
that?
LV, who knows?
So I didn't really get to talk to a lot of people at the event because they were so busy. But since we're on this Huawei trip and we're on a boat, everybody's having dinner, everybody's having drinks, I might as well ask them when they're a little tipsy what they think about this phone. So let's do this. There he is, not wasted yet. No,
Danny,
it's fine.
How long have you been waiting for me to be wasted?
I've been waiting for Jaime to get drunk now for hours. Still not drunk.
I apologize for disappointing.
Not drunk. Come on, man. Look at this guy's eyes. Still sober. What the hell, man?
He's a pro.
Can we get some more wine, please? All right, Jaime. So, what you have, like, you've had this phone for at least 24 hours, right?
Oh, the glasses of wine or the phone?
Both. So, not drunk quite yet, but
No, not even close.
but still enough to tell me the truth about what's going on with it. So, what do you think, man? You've had that phone now, and you got the color that I want, you bastard.
I apologize.
Yeah. I hate you for that, but still. All right. So get your coffee, get amped,
Yes.
and let me know what do you think about this phone. Yes, please.
It's a technical marvel from a spec sheet perspective.
Okay.
I still don't have enough time with it to prove the photos. Because, like, have you noticed, Danny, that, like, do you notice any differences from, like, zooming back with the P20 Pro or the Mate 20 Pro?
Right. So like the color science changes when you zoom in, right?
Yes.
Like you get that craziness.
I do like that. I feel that this is more. It feels like taking a photo with my Panasonic.
Yeah.
I love that, like film grain color science. For me, that's fantastic. But obviously, the selling point of this phone, aside from all that, is this new zoom technology. And I guess I need to pull the photos into the computer. I haven't gotten there yet to actually prove that there's a difference. I do notice significant detail. I have a couple of 5x optical zoom photos from the Eiffel Tower where you notice detail that even a point-and-shoot camera, I've had a hard time. But obviously, this is from the phone screen. Need to pull them into the computer. But so far, I say I like what I see. I like where technology is going, and my God, I'm just a big fan of Leica. So,
And the 10X is pretty crazy too, man.
dude,
It's a little soft though, I'm not gonna lie.
It is, but even the 50X, it's not something that I would recommend anybody to use for photography. It's not a photo.
Yeah.
It's a tool. It's your magnifying glass. It's your binoculars. You're far from somewhere and you want to read a sign, you use 50X and you're going to be able to read it so long as you can focus on it.
Okay,
which
so
is
you're
the hard
telling me
part.
that the P30 Pro is for seniors? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Would that make me fall into that category? Probably. I don't know.
Here's the thing about this phone is that I think it's fun. Like ultimately, if you're not pixel peeping, which you can get some amazing photos here, but we're talking about one of those equivalents of like a super zoom lens, like a RX10 or something that has like a 12 to 400 millimeter lens where you can basically carry one camera around, one lens around, and just do whatever you want. But the fact that you can get that without any appreciable loss means that you can do so much more with this than you can with pretty much any other phone. But overall, I think as a product, this is a way better phone than the P20 or Mate 20 Pro. Like, you have a better design, you have a smaller notch, you have fewer compromises. EMUI 9.1 fixes 9 out of 10 problems I had with the software. The only thing that remains are small things like the fact that your notifications disappear when you turn on your screen again.
Horrible.
Or, so annoying. Or like the fact that like you can't use your thumb to zoom in the camera app. Small design things that Huawei is known for, but will eventually fix. I think that's something that, we're getting to the point where EMUI is on point, and I don't have a problem using it.
Tim, did you get drunk? Tell me the truth.
I did not. No.
You did not get drunk?
Did you get drunk?
I did not.
I didn't either.
That's why I'm still holding this camera. Okay, man. So what do you think, man? P30 Pro.
P30 Pro. First of all, the color is incredible. What is it?
Breathing crystal, I think.
Breathing crystal.
Yes.
That's it. Yeah. One of my favorite colors in any phone I've ever used. Just so cool. Just really like it. But anyways, the phone. I mean, from the pictures I've taken, I've liked how they've turned out. I wish it had a better, higher resolution display. But
right, that's a weird thing, right? I mean,
yeah.
Why the 1080p after they already went to 2K?
I agree. No, I agree. That's
weird,
that's
right?
kind of the one thing where I'm like, they should have just the Pro version, not the Pro
Right.
version. Fine, 1080, but Pro
Right.
version, I feel like they should have went up to 2K.
Let me ask you this hard question. I know you're a Google guy, so
Okay.
P30 Pro
Yeah.
or Pixel 3 XL?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Design, hands down, P30 Pro. I can't handle the Pixel 3 XL notch anymore if you're using all these
Right,
different
and the
phones.
software has been kind of inconsistent, bro.
I agree. And that's the thing, when I start using a Pixel, I love the stock Android feel, but I miss some of the added features that these manufacturers are adding, especially with the camera and just other random software features I really like. So for now, I would say P30 Pro. I mean, I still need some more hands-on with it, but overall, yeah, P30 Pro.
All right, Google Police is coming for you. You better run.
I'm ready.
You better run.
I'm
Go
ready.
now, man. Go.
What up?
Oh, David D. Unlocker, what's going on,
Damn
brother?
it. Good, man. How you doing?
All right, man. Just
chilling
hanging
under-
out at
under
the
the Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel
No big deal.
Tower. Just hanging out.
NBD, bro.
No big
NBD.
deal.
Just
We're
hanging.
just in Paris.
Whatever.
But all right, let's talk P30 Pro
Okay.
and P30.
Okay.
So obviously
I
the
don't know
P30
about that.
Pro is. Oh, you got one? Oh. All right, let me jack him for that real quick.
Nah.
So, what do you think, man? I mean, you spent at least a day with this phone.
I've spent about a day with this phone, for honest.
And I see you doing a battery test earlier too,
I am.
man.
I'm still doing it. By the way, it's almost midnight, and I'm still at 55%.
55%. That's
Starting
called
at
a
10
boss.
a.m. Starting
Okay,
at 10 a.m. But we knew that, right? Like, Mate
But-
20 Pro killed it. You expect this one to kill it. But
that
yeah.
means that 1080p displays at work.
Yeah, we're. I don't care though. Do you care?
I don't care. I can't
Right.
tell the difference.
I can't tell the
honestly.
difference either,
I can't
so
tell
I'm
the
okay.
difference.
Yeah.
I think it's still good, but
Yeah,
I mean, so what do you think? So, give me a little synopsis of what you think in 24 hours with this phone.
Okay, so far the cameras are crazy. I haven't really got to like put them side by side. Like I've taken some photos side by side, but I haven't like put them on the same screen. I want to like kind of look at them a little closer. But like that zoom feature is pretty dope.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean,
like
how many pictures have we taken of this damn Eiffel
yeah,
Tower?
everyone is taking a picture of the Eiffel Tower, just going from wide to this to this to closer to closer to closer, and you can literally like read the words on it from like.
Super far.
It's kind
away.
of cool. I mean, once you get past maybe like 10 times, it starts to get a little blurry. But
Right.
even the fact that you have 5 and 10 times on a phone is pretty sick.
50 times zoom. Is that what you want?
No, I don't need that. That's too much. What would that even be the equivalent of? Do you know? Let's guess. What do you like? 7,000? I don't know.
4,000?
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
got to
know.
be something crazy. Yeah. No, I don't want that
It's silly.
necessarily, and it doesn't work very well. But like, it's cool to be able to have, I guess. But like, it literally the tapping. Like this is a tap for 1, 5, and 10. That is usable. Absolutely, which I'm impressed by.
Michael Josh, what's going
Hello.
on, brother?
I'm in Paris.
You are in Paris. Let's not talk about all the other stuff that happened in Paris,
No,
but
no.
still.
It's still a beautiful night. The Eiffel
Yes.
Tower is behind
And
me.
you are making very good of the situation. But what do you think about these two phones announced here in Paris? I mean, do you think that you're going to use these phones for a daily driver?
I might. I might. Cameras on a phone are probably one of the two. I like cameras and battery. Those are the two things which I think are really important. I travel a lot. I love taking photos. So having a good camera on me all the time, super important. Last year we were all kind of sort of blown away already by what they were doing with the camera tech. This year, even better. And now at least they fixed the video problem. So I also kind of want to see if I can shoot like vlogs with it. Stabilization was great. We were on a taxi earlier, and it was really, it was a bumpy Parisian like rocky road, and the video was really smooth. So I'm excited about that. What I want to do over the next few days is really, I've taken down a list of all the photos that the things that they claim the phone can do.
Right.
And I'm going to try and recreate them, right? Like taking a picture of your baby sleeping at home with the lights off.
Right, just in the pure dark.
And then having it come out, it's magic.
This is the question I want to ask you. How are you going to recreate the Galaxy picture that they did?
So probably, I don't know if I can do the Galaxy picture, which was really kind of funny, shady. Because
it was a little bit sneaky. Come on, how are you going to see the Galaxy? That's crazy.
That's crazy. Well, Chai is going to Morocco, to the desert.
Oh, okay.
So that might be an opportunity for us to shoot the sky because, in cities like this, New York, any city, it's hard to shoot with everything so bright. So hopefully she stays safe, but they're going to go to the desert, so that might be a good time to shoot that.
Ooh, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, right?
Look, this is the finale. Michael Fisher. Look, man. Okay, so you've been spending at least 24 hours with the P30 Pro.
True.
Right, so let me know what you think. You think this is going to change the game here, or this is just, what do you think? This is what I want to know from you.
My perspective is North American, so not much can change the game in North America, absent some massive political changes. But this device, it's about the small stuff for me, which is a weird thing to say because the zoom thing is a massive thing that if you just look at my Instagram, people are lighting up about it.
Right.
But for me, it's the exciting part is the small things. Every generation of Huawei phone, it's like, oh, this is great, but there's 6 things that annoy me. They're little things, but together they're irritating. And every generation they fix a couple of them, and this generation they fixed an awful lot of them. So that excites me an awful lot, and most of them are in the camera.
Right, so this is like the perfect place to be, Paris, to test out this camera. So I know that you've been testing out this camera a lot. We've taken like 30,000 pictures of this Eiffel Tower.
Oh man, you're gonna get so tired of the Eiffel Tower by the end of these videos. Yes, so your question?
The question is this the best camera on the market right now?
This is the most versatile camera. This is the most versatile camera on the market right now in terms of mobile, in terms of options.
Yes.
I don't know about the results yet because I haven't seen them anywhere but the phone screen, and again, we've had it for less than a day. So I really do think, though, it gives you more options than any other camera currently on the market in terms of framing. I mean, just the zoom stuff is crazy, but if you don't care about that, at least you've also got wide angle on a non-mate device. And a paint job that I've called Unicorn Kisses because I steal brand names from the Polish seltzer company.
Yes, and it's actually a really nice color too. It's beautiful.
It's amazing. I got it by accident. I asked for the Aurora. They gave me this one, and I'm so glad because it's better. It's cooler.
It's better than the Galaxy S10 Plus?
Yeah, because the S10 Plus, well, for me.
Yeah, the color.
Yeah, the S10 Plus is more subdued in terms of its color, and some people like that. I prefer a little bit more panache.
Panache?
No, that's too generous. I prefer a little bit more tackiness. But no, I just like I like more color. I like the colors to pop, and it really does in various lighting conditions. It's amazing.
Right, so I guess we'll see your final decision on your review, but this is looking very promising, I'd say, for maybe phone of the year so far. So.
Oh man! Wow.
I don't know because
stuff in right
S10
there.
Plus was great, man, but this one seems to be.
It's definitely in the contention. Like it's so early in the year, but it's like there's no question that it's in the conversation in a big way. And I have to get over my initial shock to actually be accurate about
Let's just end it like this. We live in a beautiful time, an amazing technology-driven situation. It's amazing.
Insanely lucky with the amount of options we have, and you and I are lucky because we get to play with it first.
Right. So I mean, you have to think. You
Grateful.
have at least a 10-time zoom you can use in your pocket. 10-time zoom.
Yeah.
Which
and
is
they
wild.
achieved that by laying a camera module sideways and using a prism to bend light. So it's the most complicated solution next to the simplest solution. And there's an elegance in that we haven't, we've seen that design before from other companies. We haven't seen it work. It's cool to see it work.
Right. That's what I'm saying. We live in an awesome time.
Amen.
Michael Fisher. So that about does it for the Huawei P30 and P30 Pro. And it's been a really cool time here in Paris, so I thought this was a perfect time to catch up with everyone, see what they think. So let me know what you think about the P30 Pro. Let me know in the comment section below. Subscribe for more React videos like this. You know I love doing these, so if you like them, make sure that you hit that thumbs up button, and I will see you guys on the next trip.